So it's the second day of the week. I think it's called Tuesday, and I think every Tuesday we do this little thing called How to Tuesday, right? You guessed it. And for today's How to Tuesday, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to wheelie. And not this chopper that I'm sitting on, but that guy over there. Yep, we're doing the manual on the BMX bike. All right, so step number one for the manual is you wanna lean back. So as you can see, yeah, this is better, right? The BMX. Okay, so for the manual, the first thing you want to get down is concept of leaning back. Lean back. Lean. And how you do that is you're basically going to do a little squat motion. For those of you that are not very familiar with exercising.
Hi, my name is Andrea Kaja, and I'm going to show you a couple of different squats. When you come down, you push your butt out, push your butt out.
A squat is when you kind of lean your butt close to your heels. So as you can see in this demonstration,
push your butt out, come down as much as you can and back up. So you're gonna push your butt to the back and keep your weight on your heels.
I lean my buttocks. I lean my butt down close to my tire. And what that does is it brings the center of gravity closer to the ground and lean back. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna be lifting the front end with your arms. The cool thing about this trick is that the probability of you getting hurt is close to zero. And the reason is because you can learn this at your own pace, wherever you want, and you're only really lifting the tire about 6 to 8 inches off the ground. So even if you were to fall back, you have plenty of time to recuperate. Okay, so now once you're in a comfortable manualing position, there's gonna be two problems you're gonna incur. You're either gonna be too back end heavy and the manual is gonna wanna loop out, or you're not gonna have enough weight on your back end and the manual is gonna wanna dip down or altogether fall. All right, so the first step to a manual is finding your balance point. It depends on your height, your weight, the geometry on your frame, the length, the height, everything. So for everybody, it's gonna be at a different spot. So the best way to find it is obviously through trial and error. But the best approach is to slightly squat down, bring your butt a little closer to your tire and your heels, and have your butt and your weight shifted on the back end of the bike. And when you're doing this, you're gonna be gradually lifting the front end. Again, everybody's arms are different length, so for everyone, the distance of the tire off the ground is gonna be different. Again, practice makes perfect, so the more you practice, you'll figure out the exact height that you need the bike at to hold it the longest. Once you found the perfect balance point, the next thing you're gonna do is use your knees like a counterweight. So what that means is that when you're gonna be looping out or dropping, you're gonna be balancing your knees back and forth, as well as shifting your weight in order to compensate for either action. So when you're looping out, what you're gonna wanna do is lean forward and gradually bring your center of gravity a little lower. When you're about to drop the manual, you wanna lean back and pull the handlebars a little up more, and even extend your legs to help the front end from hitting the ground. Usually I run brakes, but for this manual how-to, I'm gonna be showing you guys using my brother's bike, which is brakeless. Yeah, I have a brother, and yeah, he rides. And this way I can show you the proper balance point without any accusations of me feathering my brakes and cheating. For those of you with brakes, manuals are a little easier because you can lean back a little further, and if you're gonna loop out, just kind of slam on your brakes and your front end will drop. But here we go. No interrupting. What up, doggy? How you doing? Whoa, a little too excited.
Come on, Maggie.
My neighbor's dog overheard me showing you guys how to manual, so I think she wanted to come and learn it for herself. So I guess I'm gonna have to get a dog on a bicycle and teach it how to manual before I teach you guys. Nah, I'm just kidding. But like any other fundamental trick, it's harder to explain it than it is to try it. So fundamentally speaking, just go for it. You know, you have the concept in your head. You know, don't lean too far back. Basically, you're fighting gravity and it pulling the front end down to the earth on you, and you're gonna wanna compensate that by using your legs, either extending or bending or leaning back or leaning forward. By the beard of Zeus, it is windy today. So I've been manualing for a really long time. So here's a couple of quick troubleshooting tips that's gonna help you guys learn it quicker. When you find that you're battling the manual too much, or if you're just constantly wiggling and struggling, just go faster. The slower you go, the better you learn them, because you have to actually balance a lot more. But if you go a little bit faster, you're actually gonna use momentum and you don't have to fight gravity as much. If you're trying to do it over things or onto things, and you find that you're kind of like maxing out your bunny hop or your manual, then all you have to do is just bunny hop like you would normally, except you want to tuck in your back end a little higher than you would normally, like you want your seat to almost touch your butt. Then you want to slam down the manual and really lift up on the front end with your arms. I find that when I'm trying to hop onto like handlebar height things, that really helps me. Just go faster than I normally would to get onto it, hop slightly higher than normally, and then just, like I said, tuck that seat almost into your like groin area, and then as soon as you clear like the height, then slam it back down and lean back and pull the handlebars. A really good challenge for yourself is just to find lines and manual from one line to the next. So initially you might want to do some parking blocks, the little square blocks that are on the sidewalks, or eventually just start doing the block itself. Any little challenge like that will help you establish a distance and a parameter, and you're going to want to accomplish that goal every time. So that's going to help you increase your manualing skills tenfold. Again, this how-to might be one of the shorter ones just because it is a really straightforward trick and it is more practice than it is explanation. So just keep the tips I gave you in mind. Just balance with your knees, lean back and forth, and just fight gravity using momentum. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. As always, it's been How to Tuesday with your boy, Alfredo, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And tomorrow is a big day where I announce the contest winner of my frame, and I'm gonna be throwing in some shirts to second place. So you're not gonna wanna miss that, and you wanna stay tuned to every single video I post every single day to see if I have any other contest giveaways anytime soon. But as always, thanks for watching, and peace out.
Dudes, tight them up. Dudes, tight them up. And you know, get sexy for summer. So if you liked it, remember to like the video. And if you haven't done so, subscribe. And hope to see you next time. Dudes, tight them up.
After what seemed like an eternal slumber from my stomach flu, I finally feel good and healthy, so I'm in downtown LA headed to the OSS store right now to handle some pertinent business stuff. But after that, I think I'm gonna meet up with the OSS crew and see what they've been up to. So let's head to the shop. Oh, crazy people. Lots of bikes. Not one BMX one though.